How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here. It's time for another episode of Charmed. It's episode 8 of season 6. Yeah, a little bit of soul surviving with the last episode. It was really intriguing to see both sides of the argument between mainly Piper's concerns and Paige's ambitions. So, very tasty stuff. So, yeah, although I will say I would have loved a full episode of, and you know, you could make the Charmed ones into the background, but I would have loved a full episode of Chris and Leo's great adventure, like especially since them two who have been at a bit of a clash all season long. So yeah, but with the shenanigans that happened for their side of things, it would have just been really, really interesting, like even to the point where they would kind of make amends like they did at the end of the last episode. So yeah, it's something that I remarked upon in the thoughts that they should have had more exposure, more screen time, given their predicaments. And there were like a few comments that were in agreement with that on Patreon. So yeah, but I'm intrigued to get into this one. So with that said, it's episode 8 of season 6 of Charmed. Let's go.
What about your sisters?
What about them?
Whoa! Was that Leo?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it was
You
Piper.
okay?
She heard that, right?
What are you doing? Trying to fix the garbage disposal. What are you doing? Messing around?
Did you not hear the shit?
Oh,
Isn't
There you
that
go.
well?
good as new.
Nice, handy to have around.
It's a little personal gain
I
there.
thought you didn't use magic anymore.
Just once in a while for little things. Want me to fix the washer?
Yes.
Yeah, just.
You guys help me pick out some.
Is she gonna use it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Look, no plumber. But a sink shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I mean, why are you after the sword anyways? You've got your sword. And you've got bit. Oh my god! Nice!
What you say? She said something about the sword. Where is it?
She
In the
threw it.
stone.
No! No!
The
No
sword in the
way!
stone? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I love
Right?
this! Yes! King Arthur, all that shit, Excalibur, let's go! I am ready for this shit.
I did when I was 7, and then I grew up.
Yeah, you.
But
grew
magic,
up to
you
be
know.
a witch that fights demons.
That's not
and
real
silly-looking
either,
dragons.
right?
That's different. That's real.
How's it
And this isn't
different?
real.
What is real are those hooded freaks.
We're not gonna give up now that the sword's in the open.
Demons, lower level badasses for hire.
Who hired him?
This higher level badass.
A power mad paladin
Dark
of
Knight.
destruction.
Batman.
Maybe, maybe we should just kind of hang out.
Why does
later.
Batman want Excalibur?
Okay.
Ah. I was hoping they would give it a whirl.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Exactly. Like, come on. Y'all would. I would. Go on, do it, Piper.
Actually, Laura, can I call you back when I have my book in front of me? Okay, great. I'm so sorry. Thanks. Bye.
She needs that assistant.
Hi. I thought you had a new temp job today.
Unless this is the
I
temp
do.
job.
Why aren't you there?
Apparently, I am.
Oh, shit.
What? Here?
Yep.
I'm getting pushed around. I just lost my place in line.
What line?
What line? Oh, no. Everyone's gonna have a try.
What's going on here?
This ain't a frickin' like festival or whatever.
Whoa, is that what I think it is?
No.
Do it, Leo.
No, it's not.
Do it, Leo.
Okay. Now look, you gotta get all these people out of here because I can't do this right now.
Hey. No cuts, buddy.
He's an elder. He has his rights. Now, even if he's an elder, back of the line.
Okay, but slowing it down by not seeing each other is, in effect, ending it.
I just think you should keep your eyes open.
Oh.
Keep my eyes open.
Oh.
I think that she should keep her eyes
The
open.
parallels to magic and alcoholism. Love it.
I will.
This is her hat. Holy shit!
Wow.
Holy shit! I always said Piper was a queen.
You are the new savior,
Holy
the champion
shit.
of good,
Holy shit.
master of Excalibur.
We love to
Welcome
see
to
it,
your new
folks.
destiny.
Oh, crap.
We love to see it. I stand a queen. I stand a queen.
Oh, actually, the name's Mordaunt. Merlin
Oh.
was just a fairy tale.
Ha!
But Camelot was not.
Aha!
Aha!
Thanks to you,
Boom!
can rise again.
So what are you, a wizard, a sword?
Up a few things along the way. The Dark Knight is no trifle. You'll have to hit him with everything you have.
I've never even heard of half
Justice.
of those ingredients.
Looks like you picked up quite a bit.
Oh, he's suspicious about Mordaunt.
Just let it flow through you.
Like she's a natural, isn't it? That's because she is a
The
natural.
highest quality. They'll get the job done.
They better.
Oh!
Does this
But you
change
just
anything?
ratted out Piper.
It changes everything.
I'm just buzzing about the fact that Piper is holding Excalibur.
We got it.
Getting.
Oh, Paige. I'm worried about you. Okay, just like you were worried about me when I was dating a demon.
Richard is not a demon.
No, I know he's not a demon.
But you're
Paige, he
projecting
has a
from
dark
your
side and
experiences
powerful
with
magic,
Cole,
and
that's
that's a
the
very
problem.
dangerous combination. I'm worried about you.
You feel the sword's power.
Yes.
How's it feel?
Not bad.
I'm
You and
worried.
Excalibur are becoming one.
I'm
Soon
not
nothing
gonna
will
lie,
matter.
I am worried.
Nothing except the desire to rule.
Oh no.
Don't ever mix Wraith Essence and Black Poppy.
Ooh, bad combo.
Why would Mordaunt do this?
Because
Because
he's.
he wants you dead.
I did have a bad feeling in terms of his comments to Piper about, oh, you know, you and Excalibur becoming one. That something bad was gonna happen. Well,
Don't.
no.
Do that again.
Oh,
It appears your queen has spoken.
oh, great.
Her Majesty has left the building.
Or her madness.
All will bow down before you. All will serve your every desire.
Yes.
Especially me, my queen.
This isn't right. Oh my goodness.
I think I can do that.
Oh shit. She's gonna make them bend the knee.
Anything?
I'm so
Nope, can't
conflicted.
find pipe.
Impressive, huh? Now, make your queen proud.
Oh no. Yo!
Just happened.
I don't know, but I don't think it's good.
You just essentially killed!
Leave your hosts and find a new home in this willing heart.
There we go, siphoning everything.
Stop!
It's all come together. She just evaporates them. Lovely.
As the son of a charmed one.
You can't hurt
What? No
protected.
way.
I couldn't before,
Quiet.
but I can with this.
We're doing this shit again.
I guess it just wasn't meant to be.
And it wasn't meant to be for you. Shame about the bear, though.
Oh, that's his favorite teddy bear.
Oh my god, Wyatt! Holy shit! It's his first vanquishing, I believe!
I told her that unless she has absolute proof, she should probably butt out and let her sister live her own life.
I thought this was about a mother.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I do. It's
At
funny,
least she's
it's the
learned.
first job I've gotten without...
Take a rent check. It's been a long day.
Okay, good night.
Hey, Paige. You're fired.
Actually, I quit.
You can't fire me, I quit!
He could do with it.
Well, whatever it is, it's meant to be.
Doesn't
Destiny,
make it any
right?
less scary, though. But that's tomorrow's problem. I'll worry about it then. Okie dokie.
Very scary, but promising, I guess, for the future, really, for Wyatt, I guess. So yeah, because there's that destiny, destined for great things, etc., etc. So yeah, as I said, though, it was going to be a very intriguing situation because with this episode being set in the present, it's like, well, we don't really have a King Arthur to rely on. We don't, like, usually when you throw in the King Arthur element into a story, it usually takes place in the past and all of that. Whatever time frame you want to, because obviously when it comes to doing King Arthur and all of that, it can be a bit spotty in terms of what exact year it is, because there's no definitive, I guess, year and all of that. But yeah, take it from someone who's actually given a gander at writing, something. Not to promote and all of that. Like, yeah, this is my reaction video, but you should also check out. No, but I've taken my gander at doing something King Arthur and all of that, and it was just a very interesting element to incorporate into things. So yeah, especially when you make Piper the queen. Obviously she was dubbed to be the Lady in the Lake, but she's still my queen. Don't care. If you know me, you'll know that I'm not really fussed in regards to, like, she's supposed to be like, no, she's still my queen, and I would bow to her any day. Well, yeah, that was a grand episode. I felt like this was a lot of fun. I mean, apart from Piper getting stabbed, of course. This was an episode that was a lot of fun for me because I'm always very, very, pleased when it comes to, this, show is implementing a King Arthur element into things. So it's always a very, very fascinating story to delve towards. So yeah. And whereas this might not be the greatest adaptation or usage, excuse me, it's still something that I really enjoyed as well. Like, especially when it came to the whole Excalibur situation. You had Mordaunt, who was obviously trying to use Piper for his own personal gain, and she was, I guess, the Lady of the Lake to Wyatt's King Arthur, really. So, she's supposed to pass it to Wyatt. So I really, really like that revelation. Though Piper's always going to be a queen, okay? She might be the Lady of the Lake. To me, still a queen. Don't care. But yeah, I feel like for Piper, she had a really good gander at Queen and evil. I don't know. She had a really, really good go at it, and I don't know. For some reason, it kind of for some reason it does kind of stick out more than when Phoebe was queen. I don't know. But yeah, like she was slowly descending and was recruiting for the more darker version of the Knights of the Round Table, I would say. Not just in terms of, you've got all of these demons here, but ultimately what happened to them, what Mordaunt did. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not just that though, but it kind of works as well for Piper when it comes to her being in a bit of a struggle, because this season has not been kind to her, and I hate it. And it's not been kind for my heart really when it comes to Piper related events, like her wanting to her thinking that her and Leo, they're best to part ways. And that, so with Piper in a bit of a struggle for this season, it's a good candidate for her struggle, like especially when the house is falling apart as well. It makes sense why she is deviating into this, like, I guess, darkness, I would say. So yeah, but it was, yeah, understandable that Piper is showing concern when it comes to Wyatt and how he handled Mordaunt. So I think that was his first vanquishing. I don't think it is, but I might need to be corrected on that. But still a pretty important one, especially if he's going to be wielding Excalibur when he grows up, I guess. So he's already got a good destiny set out for him. So there we are. But yeah, there's a reason to be concerned. I mean, he whereas he's not been one to ignore the sense of threat and all of that. He has shielded himself quite a few times, as we remember. Yeah, he just saw his target. He saw Mordaunt and was like, bye bye. So yeah, and it can become very, very troubling when you're a mother and you see your baby kid just do that, I guess. So, understandable concerns. But yeah, it was really, really great. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very, very, like, it is really, really, I don't know. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. Like, you do wonder what Chris makes of this as well, because he's had his concerns about Wyatt, and now he's essentially the new Arthur. So, yeah, I would like Chris's input in this, because obviously he was absent from this episode, but with him showing concerns when it comes to Wyatt, it would be very interesting to see what his opinion about this. So, yeah. But yeah, but I didn't mind, like I said, whilst this might not be the greatest usage of, the whole Arthur story and all of that, it is a very interesting one to delve into rather than just throwing out the old cliches. Oh, we're going back to Camelot in 10 whatever, 1066, 1088, whatever. And yeah, they obviously tried a few things different than obviously the cliched, but they still wanted to incorporate the mythology and all of that, with Piper initially dismissing it. So, which is, like, this is the thing though as well when it comes to I guess the world of magic and demons and all of that. Like, initially you would, I guess, perceive it as all fiction. And then I guess once you stumble into that realm, you should surely start to think, okay, so what else is a bit loose in terms on if it's fiction or not, that we should start considering. Because it's so funny how you can dismiss, Camelot wasn't real or anything like that. Demons and all that shit, yeah. And so Paige made an excellent point. We face demons, and you're a witch and all of that. But Camelot is where we draw the line, really, with the sword. Terrible. But that's it, though. There's no reason to doubt it, really. It seems like there is certain truths in regards to to everything. So, I mean, Mordaunt was sketchy as hell, and he did throw out the line about Arthur and all of that, but there does seem to be this truth in regards to, okay, we need the new Arthur, really. Arthur seemingly existed before, so and yeah, it's always really, really great when we go into that kind of area, because you know, like I said, there is a bit of an intrigue about it. It's a recent intrigue because I know there are shows out there like Merlin, for example, that there are quite a few people who are hoping for me to react to one day. I haven't seen that. Like I said, it's a recent intrigue, I guess, as of like the last few years that I've been pushing myself more into that, into digesting more, you know, the Camelot and King Arthur shit. So yeah, but one day Merlin will be reacted to, so there's a guarantee somewhere. So yeah, but I really thought it was pretty great stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, there was also the whole situation with Richard, and how he was in the middle of this kind of kerfuffle with Phoebe and Paige, because with Phoebe, she's being a bit judgmental in regards to Richard's usage of magic. Richard, of course, made that statement, you know what, magic is not happening again. So yeah, and he's using it for personal gain, really. So yeah, and it's really pissing Paige off in regards to how she has the nerve. I guess she has the nerve is the right saying, and I'll get onto that in a moment, because yeah, there are certain ironies, I guess, that were shared in that little subplot. But yeah, she has the nerve to chastise, like to distrust him and all of that. And whereas you know, there might be a few concerns that Paige might be ignoring the obvious and all of that, you also do feel like this is you might also not blame Phoebe in regards to thinking or reflecting back to Cole, should I say, because that's literally what I was thinking in regards to the whole, okay, well, I'll not use magic again. And then, you know, 2 episodes later or whatever, let's fix the piping and all of that. So it's not just the usage of magic, it's personal gain as well, which is a bit of a frowned upon subject. So yeah, and obviously that relates to Cole, who tried to refrain himself from using with magic, and then obviously there was the dark path there. So but Richard as well, it's you know, it is a situation that does have its differences in regards to Cole, because Cole was already a demon anyways, or half demon, should I say, so there was that humanity side, whereas Richard, not so much. I mean, it doesn't mean that he is not capable of deviating towards the dark side. So yeah, but yeah, there is that little extra push for Cole. So, I mean, Richard could very well turn to the dark side and all of that. I mean, he did break a little bit of a lie there, so yeah. But also for Phoebe, yeah, there might be that, like, situation where she's just reflecting on Cole, and she's like, you know, I've been in that position before. But I'm sure Paige also chastised Phoebe when she was still holding out on hope for Cole, and obviously things fell apart, and now the situation has kind of reversed. So yeah, but there is that, like, message at the end for Phoebe that she essentially should jump to conclusions in layman's terms. And that's it, though, because I mean, I want to hold out hope for Richard. there might be, it might be, I don't know, it might be optimistic for me to have hope for Richard because, well, that's it though. You want to hope that he doesn't, go down towards a dark path, and it's just like, well, you may as well wish for Camelot for Christmas or whatever. You're getting your hopes up and all that shit, but that's it though. I feel like we shouldn't really jump to conclusions in terms of where Richard's story might go because hopefully things might go good, but I do have a bit of a bad feeling that things are just gonna that things are gonna go down badly because I mean, Phoebe has seen the signs. She's trying to warn Paige about the red flags, but also at the same time you do worry that so I can't exactly blame her, but I do feel like she was being a bit harsh as well at the same time. So, and that's it though. Like, she is projecting her worries about Cole to Paige, but as someone who went through this whole ordeal, she is trying to throw her warnings. The thing is though, she was being a bit harsh about it, and not just that though, but it is that jumping the gun scenario. So, so I'm yet to see where things are going to go with Richard, because who knows? Maybe Phoebe might have been jumping the gun, or maybe her worries were valid. We'll see in how many episodes, because I don't expect Richard to stick around for the long haul. He could do, but there's only been one guy that has really stuck around for the long haul, and that is Leo, of course. So but you never know. Maybe things just won't work out just in general. So, and maybe that's how Richard will go. So, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But a very, very interesting episode that we had. Especially with the whole King Arthur element, it was really great. It was really great. We had that line as well of mythical creatures, just hearing the news and being like, give it a go. So, but of course, you were expecting Piper. Well, you were expecting all three of the Charmed ones. Phoebe never had a go of it. So yeah, not that she would have succeeded, given obviously the whole stipulation of it all, but you would give it a go. If you were in that position, you would give it a go. Don't say you wouldn't, because you would. Surely. Come on, folks. I definitely would. I definitely would. It's one of those things that you have to do, though, isn't it? So, yeah. But yeah, a really, really neat episode. I would say about this episode of Charmed. So yeah, until then though, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.